Hey, what's up, everybody? D Amazing here, bringing you a review. This time it's the Mezco Direct Batman. Oh wait, not Batman. Batman v Superman, Nightmare Batman. So let's get started. Let me just adjust things a little, clear it up. Thank you guys for always watching. I appreciate you guys. The good, the bad, the ugly. You've all done something to contribute to me being better at doing what I do. So I want to thank you guys first and foremost. I appreciate you. Thank you. So now we're going to get into the review. This one is a Mezco Direct. It is exclusive directly from the website. So the only way to get it was to order it directly to them. There will be no retailer release. So retailers that have it had to pay full price, all that other good stuff. So anyway, let's get started. At first it was canceled, then it came back to life, and now we have it. It's real, it's here, and it's actually really fucking dope. Oh, excuse my language. I apologize for that. But yeah. But it's actually really cool. The design overall, you get green pants, bat boots, upper body. You get a really nice bat design that you already got from the previous Batman that you got from which is actually dope as well. We have the gauntlets with a bandaged, and we have a scarf. Now, the difference between this and the other Batman is mostly that you get a slightly different design. You get different heads. You get the more Knightmare scene, which I don't know why, but something about this Batman just screams awesome, and I really enjoy it. The look, the detail, it's all there. So let's get into articulation. That's the big thing for me. So real quick, I want to point out that you can actually rotate his arms all the way up, all that good stuff. But you want to be careful because the jacket actually, it's one of those things where the jacket, it's pleather-like material. So for those of you in humid countries like Indonesia or Malaysia, please be careful and please be aware. If your jacket bubbling or messing up, so that's the thing. The other thing is the jacket is sewn on. So if you look right there inside, you can see that it's sewn in. So please be careful. Don't just rip your jacket off and assume that it's supposed to come off because it's not supposed to. It's sewn in. It helps hold down the jacket in place. The same is for the scarf. It's sewn in. So as I remove the ball joint, you can see here that you can't lift the scarf mostly because it's sewn in. And I don't want to tug at it because I don't want to rip mine. It's cool already the way it is, right? Here, the jacket is also wired for you guys that don't know. So you can actually do really cool walking, running, jumping poses, all that other good stuff. So your jacket can actually fold up. So you can see Batman's body is actually a body. It's not one of those things where the proportions are erased because of the jacket getting in the way and things like that. So yeah. Next up, we have the holster on the side. This is actually quite movable. You have some range on it. So you can adjust it as you do things with articulation. You just want to be a little careful when lifting because you don't want it to snap around the back here. So if anything, you want to lift it up so you have a little bit more of articulation. In the area of the chest, you can actually go this far forward. You can rotate left and right. It stretches along with the fabric. So sliding, jump kicks, all that other good stuff you can actually do. The head actually rotates really well. But if we want to do some cool Batman poses, let's see what we can get out of it. So you can't stretch the legs too far because I'm scared of ripping the pants. That's what you get with fabric, and I'm okay with that because it absolutely looks stunning. But as far as looking cool, I think that you can easily get some of the best, really cool, dynamic Batman poses out of this guy, and I like it. You probably can't get high jump kicks, obviously, but you can get really cool fight scenes and battle scenes, as well as dynamic poses that you may want to get for static posing. You also get to rotate the boots. There's ankle pivot as well. There's obviously no toe pivot. Mezco doesn't do that by now. Everyone should know that. And if you don't know, now you know. You can actually rotate the gloves as well. So you can actually have a little bit of extra extension. Overall, I'm very happy with this figure, even with the basic amount that we got. I hear someone talked about the knee pads changing, but I'm actually okay with this print being the way it is. If not, I mean, it's everyone's preference. It is what it is, right? So real quick, I'm going to tuck the jacket in because I like the way to look at that. And I'm going to look cool because I'm Batman, right? Batman looks cool. But real quick, let's go over the accessories that come with Batman. And let's get started on that. I actually want to go over the weapons first. So here we get a assault rifle. Here you can see the tape and the bandana to prove that Batman's kind of been at war at this point. The Nightmare sequence is to show that Batman's kind of desperate at this point, to the point where he's actually using weapons like guns. Batman really doesn't use guns, or it wasn't really specified in this universe, but it's really cool to see that Batman's come to the point where he has to use them. And if you can see here, you can see a little Joker card. And that's proof that who knows what, you know, maybe he defeated Joker. Maybe he teamed up with him at one point. We don't know. The magazine is actually removable. So that's pretty cool as well. Next up, we have a handgun. Maybe it's a PP9. I don't know. I don't know guns, but I am learning. Shout out to all my gun fans who have been correcting me and helping me out. You can't slide back, and there's no removable magazine. It's just a normal gun. You guys have actually been teaching me a lot, so I'm trying my best. I'm trying. But on the two weapons, you actually get a little slot that allows you to slide the muzzle effect that you get with Punisher. You actually get one with Knightmare Batman. So you get a muzzle effect. It works for both the assault rifle and it works for the handgun. So you actually can do it for both, right? Good stuff. Make sure you wiggle it out of the assault rifle and not just pull it out. You could actually break it, so please be careful. The other accessory I want to talk about are the goggles. They can go on top of Batman's head, where they can sit there and look cool, or they can actually go over his face. So you can be Pocket Sand Protector Batman. You know? You can protect yourself from all the evil Pocket Sand out in the world. I'm actually going to take that off so you can see what's going on. Next up, we have the alternative head. This is actually the normal head that you get in package, that he comes packaged on. But I didn't like the fact that I didn't want to start the review with him yelling at you. Just didn't want to be an angry bats. But this head is actually pretty dope. It's very detailed, very nice. I love it. And then we have an unmasked head, which doesn't look exactly like Bruce, but it looks enough like Bruce. Well, I won't say Bruce, but it looks enough like Affleck to go, that could pass. I'm enjoying it. It's one of those, I was thinner, a little bit younger, but now I'm old and I'm graying, so here it is. I like the idea of this. I think that this looks really well. It works in shots. It works with the idea of Knightmare Batman. And if you want to see what it looks like on the body, I'll show you guys. You don't even have to wait till photos. Right? So as you can see here, it actually looks really good on his body. I like it a lot. One thing I also want to point out is that you can actually put the handgun in the side holster for his sidearm, like standard military issue or mercenary issue, depending on what you are in the world. I mean, don't want to offend my mercenaries out there. Next up, we have hands. Now, this Batman actually doesn't come with a lot of hands, unlike the previous Batman. I'm pretty sure you can swap the hand pegs, but because there are bandages around these hands, you're going to have to finagle it so that way it doesn't look like it's seen with the same hand, so they can show. This hand can actually hold other weapons and things and swords and stuff like that. We can also hold the assault rifle. What's really cool, and I checked it out, I took out the Bat brand to see if Batman can hold it, and he actually has a slit in the hand to show that he can hold the Bat brand. It's really dope. Then you have the trigger hand for the right hand for holding the rifle or the sidearm. So you actually get that. And then you get one open palm here for the right hand, which I wish you would have came with more, but I'm actually okay with what we get. It's an exclusive. He went from being canceled to coming back. So you know what? Can't really stress that. Really can't. Real quick, I'm going to show him what he looks like with a bunch of other figures and a bunch of different lines. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to show you guys. Maybe I'll hum a little. I don't know. I mean, I just don't like being silent in a review. But real quick before I even do anything. Oh, here we are next to his previous Batman counterpart, which is shown in universe from Batman v Superman. Want to make sure I show you guys how he looks. And they stand about the same height. You can see the differences in both the body, the design. It's a little bit, there's a lot of similarities, but you can see he's a little bit slimmer on the Knightmare Batman. Maybe he lost weight from being on the run all the time. Who knows? But one thing I do want to point out is that the heads are compatible. Because that was one of the first things I tested because people asked me about it. And there we go. The neck is quite large, but it's still overall very compatible. So it actually works with all the other heads as well. So I just want to point that out to you guys. I'm going to leave that on there. Voila. Next up, we're going to show you next to Superman of the same series. So we all see how they stand together, which they all look really nice. Let's turn your head down a little bit. I think they all look really well. Next up, we're going to do them. Next up, we're going to do them next to Ascending Bats. I don't know why. Oh, lopsided diorama. Forgot about that. Here's some other things. Some more Mezcos. So you can see height-wise where they stack up. Let me just fix your foot. So size-wise, we see where we're going with this. Ascendant Knights might be a little bit bigger than the other previous Batman. So let's get you out of here. You expensive something. Here he is next to Armored Bats. And this is just for giggles and whatnot, to show that he's much bigger in the armor. But you never know. You may want to try it out. For all you guys that play Injustice and decided you want him to face a Storm Collectible Scorpion, they actually work really well with each other. He's only a little bit shorter than him, size-wise. Here he is next to a Mafex Wonder Woman, which he towers over, and the SHF Justice League Wonder Woman, who he also towers over. So you got to be careful with that one. Size-wise, you're going to have to force a little scale comparison and see what works. Here he is next to an Articulated Icons Ninja. And the reason why I say what they are half the time is because people are going to end up asking. So I try to answer it by doing that. Revoltech Captain America. Marvel Legends size figure, which this case it's Killmonger. A normal SH Figuarts, Kamen Rider build. Synthetic toy, 1,000 toys. Synthetic Human Carb. Who, honestly, he should probably be fighting out in this desert wasteland. And last but not least, his Mafex counterpart of Knightmare Batman. Who at this point actually doesn't look that good next to him, but it's still a cool toy. And I think size-wise, he's the right height too with him. He's not that much smaller than him. It just doesn't look as cool as he does right there. You know what I mean? But yeah. Overall, I'm excited for it. I'm very happy. It is a great toy. I am just sorry that it was direct and not everyone will have access to it. So that's the part that does suck. And I'm sorry for those who don't have it, but that's why I'm reviewing it for you guys. Hopefully you can find it, and if you do really want it, you'll pay the price. And if not, I think that's fine too. In the meantime, guys, it has been wonderful. I think you guys have been great. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And for those that don't know, I'm actually going on hiatus. So this will be uploaded on March 1st. There will be videos, I promise. There will be videos here and there. They just won't be updated as quickly as they used to be, because I need to find balance in the world for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I love doing this, but also I like having sanity a little bit more too, you know? But as always, if I don't let you guys know, I will let you know now. I do appreciate you. I really do. So thank you so much. Do good, be good, drink your water, say the daily reminder if you have to. Tell yourself, do it in my terrible, terrible vain voice. Drink your water, stay good, be good, do it. But nah, for real, I do appreciate you guys. And I know I'm running on, but it really means a lot to me that I've gotten this far, and I've only gotten here because of you guys. So again, thank you. Have a good one, guys. Later.